LC, welcome back to your 18th installment of LCTV. I'm Aniela Oladende.
And I'm Jayla Parks, and on this week's episode we'll be looking into senior honors night,
Checking out Miss Lindzy's room for classroom cribs,
and hitting it off with girls tennis. And now, here's 5 things Elsie's talking about. Elsie, get ready for your AP exams. They're around the corner starting on May 1st.
Senior Banquet was last week. The theme was Senior Palooza. Some of the costumes featured were the Scooby-Doo gang and different Elvis eras.
President Biden officially announced earlier this week that he's planning to run for the 2024 election.
Beyonce's Renaissance Tour starts May 10th. Make sure you get your tickets soon before they sell out.
The girls' track senior night is May 2nd, and many seniors are looking back on their last 4 years on the team.
My experience at LC on the track team has been amazing. I've made some of my best friends. I love it. I've done it all 4 years. I would say my favorite part about track is definitely beating your record. Every single meet. I have 2 school records here. I beat the 4x1 record multiple times with my relay, and I also have broken the 4x200 relay with my team. Those experiences have been very fun. We actually placed 3rd last year at state, which is really big because we got to go on the podium with our medals, and that is something that has never been done before. I also love practices. They're very long, but they definitely bond you as a team because you're together 24/7. We have practice Monday through Saturday, and it's a lot, but they're my best friends.
Annie, what are you doing?
I'm just adding a splash of color.
Let's lace up for the color run.
On April 22nd, our student council brought back the color run to Lake Central. Participants got to run a 5K for a great cause while being showered in different colors. They spent their Earth Day running through the trails of LC.
Local businesses have helped sponsor us for whatever we want to do, whether it be give out food and water to the runners or give out fun little goodie bags. And also we've put up posters around the school to help advertise.
The theme of Color Run was Earth Day since it was on Earth Day, so that was really cute and it was really fitting. We decided the proceeds from the Color Run would go to the Indiana Dunes since they're a local national park, and that will help with maintenance and land preservation and things along those lines.
I decided to do the color run this year because I wanted to do something fun with my friends, and I've always loved the national parks and wanted to do something to support them. I had a really fun time. It was definitely hard at little points in time, but it was really fun.
I finished 2nd place.
I got 3rd place.
I had a really great time.
Would you do it again next year?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, sure.
Overall, after the Color Run fundraisers and the Color Run itself, Student Council was able to raise $3,500 for the Indiana Dunes.
Wow, that was really colorful. What are you doing?
Smelling my roses, obviously. Earth Day was last week.
Who knew? I wonder what LC students know about Earth Day.
Saturday, April 22nd, over 1 billion people celebrated Earth Day. It is important that we honor this holiday and do our best to keep this planet clean. In honor of this holiday, I went around asking students and staff a couple of questions about Earth Day trivia.
The most breathable air comes from where?
Trees?
How many gallons of water would it take to produce one cotton t-shirt? 650, 850, or 1,000?
Can you name them again? 650?
650, 850, or 1,000?
850.
What's your name?
My name is Storm.
Okay, speaking of storms and other forms of extreme weather, what is that a sign of?
What is it a sign of? I don't know.
What state founded Earth Day? Wisconsin, Colorado, or Indiana?
Colorado.
Would you say that you're good at recycling?
Sure.
Okay. What percent of plastic do we recycle globally? Either 9%, 15%, or 21%?
9%.
Correct. What subjects do you teach?
I teach AP Biology and Zoology. Earth Day is very special to me because my son was also born on Earth Day, so bring it on, give me your hardest.
What region of the Earth produces 20% of the Earth's oxygen?
I would think that that would be the Great Barrier Reef.
Have you taken Gov before?
Yes.
All right, the first Earth Day led to which government agency being created?
The Earth one.
Real. What's one way that you can help save our Earth?
You can start by recycling and don't litter.
Make sure you recycle everything. That's about it right now. Probably not litter. I know all of you high schoolers do it less.
I think there's two important things that all of us could do to better the Earth. Being more intelligent about our use of non-recyclable goods and plastics and other things. Also, just being informed, educated citizens about issues surrounding the Earth. The better we understand the way that our Earth works and what helps and hurts it, the better we can make decisions throughout our lives and educate eventually future generations.
Thank you for taking some time to answer some Earth Day trivia questions with me. Everyone can have an impact on our Earth, even if it's simply just being mindful of your vehicle emissions, using a reusable water bottle, or recycling your trash. Remember, saving our Earth is saving us. Thank you.
Guess it's time to get outside more.
How many awards do you think I'll get for my senior night?
You have one more year, but let's see how many awards the class of 2023 got.
We're here in the auditorium right before senior honors night. Let's go give the seniors their recognition.
It was a great award ceremony. It was really cool to get honored with all these different awards and see everyone else honored with the awards. I got the AP Bio Student of the Year, I got the Academic Letter winner, and I also got the All-Around Senior.
Tonight I was presented with the Summa Cum Laude Hood, the Physics Student of the Year, Spanish Student of the Year, and All-Around English Student of the Year. So pretty much for these awards, especially for physics, I worked really hard and made sure I was doing all the assignments and understanding what was actually going on and going into the tests super prepared because I really wanted to do well this year.
So I put in a lot of hard work and effort into getting all my awards, especially the All-Around Best Senior Award, because I put in a lot of hours doing all three sports that I do, working inside the classroom and outside the classroom with academics. And pretty much I think that's going to help me really well going into college. I'm going into Purdue for engineering. I think that all the hard work I put in high school is really going to help me excel at Purdue.
I'm definitely sweeping those awards up.
Now let's hear a word from our sponsors.
I have stayed with Wonder Years for so many years because even myself as an individual, I have grown and I've gotten the chance to start as a teacher and move up to director.
I feel very appreciated here at Wonder Years for a couple different reasons. Sometimes during our meetings, the staff up front will give shout outs to different staff who are doing a really good job.
So we do have different levels of teachers. We do have some of the high school students are coming in to see how the center is ran and they want to learn from this. We do have college students that come in and they help as well. We do have teachers who are going for their degree in early child care. And then we also have teachers who are their degrees and their masters in early child care.
I really enjoy working with the Wonder Years team because of the relationships we've developed. I've met people that I could see myself hanging out with outside of work, as well as sometimes you see a friend in the hallway and they make a joke to make you smile, and sometimes that's just what you need working with kids.
Annie, guess what time it is?
12:41?
Yes, but it's also time for Classroom Cribs.
Hey, welcome, Elsie. Well, welcome to my classroom. I'd like to show you a few things in case you've never been in here before. I have Mrs. Lindzy's Wall of Fame up here. We've got biome projects over here for biology. We've got a bunch of different things in here. I like to make it really interesting. If you look over each one of the lab stations, I've got different sea creatures and stuff, and I just tell the kids where to go when it's time to do a lab. On this wall over here, we've got some genetics posters. We've got a few different projects that my kids do. The final exam grade in here is actually a 3D model of something that they learned in genetics. And if you kind of keep coming this way, we've got an entire wall made up of all things made by our students. We've got everything from Punnett squares up there. We've got dicephalous twins. We have, oh, this is one of my favorites here. But this was one of my favorite things. One of the units that we teach in genetics is about prenatal development, because that's when most of the genetics mutations and different things that can go wrong do. So we talk about that. We talk about pregnancy, and different things, different genetic conditions, and many of the things that we have in here are related to that. Another one of my favorite things up here is one of my favorite people, which is Cece Moore. She is the genetic genealogist, and she's been solving crimes like within a matter of hours that have taken others 20 years plus to solve. We have bacteriophage. I have lots and lots of uteruses and female reproductive systems. We have, the bearded lady. We even had one of our seniors, and she's gonna die when I show, made this lovely model of me. Does it look like me? Over here, this is actually new. I just put this up. I'm trying to have all of my kids that I have that are seniors and going off to college or off to the trades, and I wanted to kind of represent that up there. I think it's really important that they feel supported and know that there's people here that are really, really proud of them. I know I'm proud of my kids. This is the desk, obviously. Got my little possum up here, because possums are actually really good animals. These are all of my first year students. This is my 5th year, so last year was when they all graduated. And last but not least, I always tell my kids, make good choices, be safe, make good choices, have a great weekend. So I hope you guys all do that.
Miss Lindzy's classroom served.
Speaking of serves, the girls' tennis team is serving it with their new season.
Let's hand it off to Sports Update.
What's up, LC? I'm Haley Delgado. And I'm Taylor Semenzi, and welcome back to this week's Sports Update. Your boys' baseball team won against LaPorte, Lowell, Valpo, and Penn. The softball team has been on a winning streak against Maryville, Valpo, LaPorte, and Noblesville. The girls' track team took down Maryville and Crown Point last week. Unfortunately, the boys' track team fell to Maryville last week, but were able to tie with Crown Point. The boys' volleyball team had 2 big wins against Crown Point and Chesterton last week. They're still undefeated in the DAC. The girls' tennis team beat Maryville with a score of 5-0. Speaking of tennis, let's go check out how their season's been going. So I've been playing tennis for 13 years, and this year I'm playing 1 doubles on varsity.
I've been playing for 12 years and I'm 1 singles on varsity.
So I love the tennis team so much because we're all so close. We're friends and teammates, so it's just, we have that camaraderie and we all get along so well, and it's just so much fun to all be together.
And I like it because we all like to joke around a lot, and it's not very strict, but we also work really hard and obviously try to win all the time.
So I do more so hitting than tournaments outside of the season. I used to do some when I was in middle school, but now I kind of focus more on doing practices with private coaches and things like that to get ready for the season.
So outside of LC tennis, I do private lessons almost every day, and I do tournaments a lot. I do them a couple times a month, and I really like it because I feel like it helps me get better by playing a variety of competition.
I'm on varsity. I play number 2 doubles. I've been playing for about 7 years. So this year I'm the only junior. I feel like it puts a little bit more pressure because I have to do the senior gifts. I have to think of everything for this year and then being team captain next year. We have matches a couple times a week, and then when we don't, we have practice until 5:15. Sometimes it gets extended. This week we had 6 game days, and then tomorrow we have a tournament for varsity. The hardest thing, I think, teaching people about tennis is how to count scoring. I think it's very hard for some people to understand. Sometimes I lose score. We all forget sometimes.
I've coached boys tennis here for 1 year, girls tennis for now 6 years, and middle school tennis for 9 years. I got into coaching tennis. I played high school tennis. I was my first high school tennis team. I played a lot. I got good enough to play college tennis, so I played Division I college tennis for 3 years. Gave it up for a long time, and then Coach Zlotnick asked me to help out with one of his better players about 7, 8 years ago. So I was a volunteer for like 2 or 3 years. I've had a passion for tennis for a long time. My favorite part about coaching tennis is, and this may be a little different for people that just teach at the high school, but I teach the middle school tennis program, and probably 75% of the kids I teach at middle school play at the high school level. So I see these girls and boys grow up not only as tennis players, but as friends and grown-ups. So that really is kind of the thing that excites me most. Less how good of tennis player they are, but more how they've developed as a young adult.
And that's all for this week's sports update. Bye!
Thanks for the update, guys. Jayla, did you go to the Colors Fair?
No, but I'm a junior, so I gotta start looking to my future. Let's see how students look into theirs at the college fair.
On April 12th, LC held a career, college, and military fair to help students explore their potential career paths.
We would get a broad email, and it would be given to different counselors, institutions that have a history of visiting your school. And it's just pretty much an invite. From that invite, we can choose to register or not register. If you register, then they go ahead and put you on the list of schools to attend. And as it gets closer to the actual date of the event, then they'll follow up with you with details.
I've been looking at IU, IUPI, PNW, and like Ivy Tech Community College. I'm mostly interested in IU Northwest because it's always been like a goal of mine to go into the medical program. And I've always wanted to become a physician, and they got like a great program. I filled out a slip that basically puts me a little bit like in their system, so I get emails and texts telling me information about IUPI and like when they have their open houses, and just basic information that'll help me know more about their college.
I've been looking at Purdue, Ivy Tech, those two mainly. I just want to get into business management, manage my own business. I think that'd be a really good thing. Something I've always wanted to do. I learned that there's some pretty cool colleges around here. That's something I didn't even know about, and there's some pretty entertaining jobs. I saw like the fire department down there. That was pretty neat.
I have looked at Purdue and the University of Alabama. I'm interested in Purdue because of their agricultural programs and how I could pursue my agricultural path. I just wanted to look and see how many options there were and which schools would be best to pursue agriculture in.
So my goal when talking to any student is just to inform them that first, there are very different style institutions out there, different style opportunities available for them. Now, because my institution isn't co-ed, that kind of cuts down, my target audience. But I was a former teacher as well. So the teacher in me loves to talk to anyone. And if I can assist in any way, then that's what I'll do.
I would have never guessed that we would already be thinking about college.
Guess what? I'm in marching band.
Oh my gosh, I would have never guessed that you're in marching band.
Yep, me and LC students are full of surprises.
Do you ever wonder what people assume about you at first glance? Let's go take a look at what LC students assume about each other. What's your name?
Daniel.
Do you think other people will be able to guess by looking at a picture of you?
No.
What do you think this kid's name is?
Jacob.
What sport do you play?
Dance.
Do you think other people will be able to guess that?
No.
What sport do you think this girl plays?
Volleyball.
Right. What's your name?
Henry Warner.
Do you think other people will be able to guess that?
No.
What do you think this kid's name is?
Dylan.
Okay, what do you teach?
Algebra 2.
Do you think other people will be able to guess that?
I hope.
What do you think he teaches?
Pre-calc.
No. What grade are you in?
Sophomore.
Do you think other people will be able to guess that?
Yes.
What grade do you think this kid's in?
A sophomore.
What's your zodiac sign?
A Scorpio.
Do you think other people will be able to guess that?
No.
What do you think her zodiac sign is?
I'm a Cancer.
How old are you?
I'm 16.
Do you think other people will be able to guess that?
Yeah.
How old do you think she is?
I think she's 15.
What sport do you play?
I'm in volleyball.
Do you think other people will be able to guess that?
I think so.
What sport do you think this kid plays?
I think he's a swimmer.
What grade are you in?
I'm a senior.
Do you think other people will be able to guess that?
Probably.
What grade do you think she's in?
10th.
What sport do you coach?
Football.
Do you think other people will be able to guess that?
About me?
Yeah.
For sure.
For sure. What sport do you think he coaches?
Football.
Yeah, you're right. Well, that's it for today, Elsie. I'm Aniola Dende.
And I'm Jayla Parks. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube and our other social media platforms.
Thank you for watching, and be sure to tune in next time. Bye!
Is it recording? Is it recording? Okay. Stop, I'm nervous, hang on.
Update, guys. The drone is actually dead.
Wait. I don't even know what I'm saying here.
Is that why they're burning down the dunes?
Oh my gosh, wait, what?
No.